Good morning, wherever you are, at home and abroad, fellow people them for Southern Cameroon territory. I salute una once more. Today na number 3 day for the month for September 2020. My name na Capo Daniel, Sense Pass King, Lukong Ambazonia, FBI, two side callers of Asabi, all that title them also na for Mimi one. I get them. I want to welcome all now for this platform, the critical analysis, when a production for the no Konitok zone. The see say some I need for double check for see say all thing them a day chap for the software while they use them, and I want welcome all now for this platform. Wanna be highly welcome. So we're going to go straight for our presentation today. We'll get a lot of things them. I will take time for Salo Oman. I see our mother, our OGC, Mama Wali. She has just a big heart. What she's doing for Ground Zero, now only God if he pay. I also want to salute my sister, Amabu Free, Amber Pantes. So I salute all man. We'll be very happy today, fellow Ambazonians, and I will focus more on defense because my colleague, Mr. Lucas Asu, he don't focus so much for the great victory they would and get them for the diplomatic side. So I no go over without much ado. I will just go straight for my presentation today, but I will first take some time for salute all man. I will do them very fast because to read over plenty from defense, from Lebdialem to the fighting way they go on for Bamenda capital city till Womb. I will then install our brigade, a Menchum brigade for Womb Day in our block. We'll be so happy, me and Mama Wali, for the boys them, Captain Commander Talk and Do, will salute and all the boys the way they under ye, and the great collaboration the way they get on with the boy, the way the forces the way they inside for Womb. One day will not even know all man be so happy, the people that won't be happy. I go take one for day, take one, I go again for the great state of Boyo, from the district of Ginikom, the district of Fundong, the district of Belo, and the district of Boom. So we go show now all those places them, and then we go also take one for Pinyin, where Tanganji Port they don't try to install some fake duo for their village. It never work. So plenty thing then day, but I go just go first for play music for welcome all man, like our tradition. And for salute all man we go can watch later on. Say una place then day, all man a cafe a day up. No shake. So my fellow country people, make we go directly for the show. Una just give me some minute. This palava computer they so it is sometimes they complicate. Una countryman as una sabi. So now time for me for salute all now. For today's salute we will do and today with this our great song with Ambazonia people them. So I salute una. I salute all man again. I see John Ambade for us. I do salute David Coco. Alep, welcome. I salute all my people there for Lebialem. I salute the one there for inside the Boyo John, the one there for Tito, the one for Victoria. All man in place today. Amba. You go for Amba to Amba too. To replenish today, to replenish. And you see, Ashirike also for house today, and salute Gerata Bede house today. And salute all that place and fine. I want to salute Commander Pidgin, Baye. I told I salute La Vista 1, La Vista 2, I salute all. I want to have all our soldiers the way they take down for our Bamenda brigade, the random marvelous job. All picking them for general trouble, when I can pay the depot up our overall for Mezam. General Cobra, the cafe depot up, Papa, your place today. Our overall commander Supreme, General Epang Big the Plebe, General Sumanguru, Staluna, or General Caporal, General Hassan, General Epe, all money place day. And the general the way they see be classified as Taluna all. For all my part the way they for us today, for all my way to I give I can offer on some small color nut. Ophelia, welcome. welcome. One key clip, welcome. Ophelia Tamanjong, welcome. Unarange new chief no, Bamenda Unarange we salute our mbe. Our new mbe for inside Bamenda we salute no be that fake one them. Petro Chita, we know they you. You know clear for you no small. So we get a lot of things that I want to salute all the diaspora community asylum seeker and refugee in the Cyprus. I want to salute you have tell and say to monitor the situation today. They will unlock them for this prison anyhow they will together with them. Today we will also pay tribute for one of our soldiers that pay the ultimate price, can sacrifice life. The same Ambazonia be free. So the brigade from Bamenda will also pay it tribute today. Commander Fog and Run. Commander Fog Run. They so rest in peace. After Lord, you do avoid and get kind limited. Kind limited. But now a story for our day, a part and parcel of our day. They will be inscribed and they will remember for 1,000. Adam, welcome for house. Gideon 10, welcome for house. The Nat, welcome for house. Zabak is there, welcome for house. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for another edition for the critical analysis, a no connect talk production. The one a critical analysis will be focused for our liberation war for Ambazonia. For this program, we talk true, nothing but the truth, without fear or favor, and for hold our nationalism for up. We put group for back, put Ambazonia first for this platform. Na platform where the whole all leader them for account and for make sure say the thing where they promise and for the Ambazonia people that things the way if he come. Would they now on eye for shine on eye also so that me man not be blindsided for anything where they pass for ground zero. We also be na the voice for the Ambazonian forces them where they for ground zero. In particularly the major force, the main force will get them, the people's army, the people's force, the Ambazonia Defense Force. And all his sister partner them will salute them. Una day at a lot had things that they for offensive and defensive for different part them. All man in cafe they up, all general them, commander them, foot soldier on a cafe then they for up, all man in place a day. So ladies and gentlemen, as we already salute all man for the first segment, we will go directly into the segment now we'll get them for this our platform when our show, the No Connect Talk show. So new feature then they would add them for this show like intro where they come anytime before the one start our show. I don't know whether I go get power for go get the intro for the next segment, but I go take them so that make our technician their work, their good work where they do them, make it know they go for water. So we will start the show now with our opening statement. Ladies and gentlemen, once more I salute all man and I welcome all una for this platform for the critical analysis. We will start as we always start with the comedy section when the comedy we focus for La République du Cameroon. As una know very well, that one na a comedy country. So maybe we'll start with the first segment when the comedy So La République du Cameroon na a comedy country, na a country where when you look at the inexperience the way they get them for inside a country with old people them, that means say they're old and they don't get experience. Now a country where they consider them like one of the most corrupt country for the world. Now a country where they don't do well even for football, but they nobody be able for host even now one Nations Cup. I mean Nations Cup for inside Africa. La République du Cameroon, despite the fact that they get wonderful talents them across the world, if you go back for their country, all thing na njara, idan chakara or water sep for drink am, you know they. Now the mad king this old man where they would hear say the wear na diapers. Now he be the king where be in abstentia, a country where they rule am from diaspora. For instance, Jacuzzi Hotel for instance Switzerland. Now this country where they talk say the one can manage Ambazonia, the one can rule Ambazonia. Comedy country, La République du Cameroon. We don't hear today for La République say the autumn where they go on for Africa. How people that they laugh with for Africa say China don't come colonize Africa. You go feel say by now a country like La République where they don't say the highest land for China. They go down wise. We see say La République they don't begin salona na Chinese people. They give medal for Chinese military man for inside Yaoundé. Betty Asomo, it is decorate Chinese military attaché for the embassy where they for their country, for give the military honor. That one a disgrace. La République du Cameroon they don't say the highest land for Chinese people. For amongst all the country them for the war, La République don't say the highest amount of land for Chinese people. So that one naive for our comedy section. We no go overdo so many comedy today because we get so many important things them for touch them. As soon as sabi, this platform na the people's language would use them, the Pidgin English language, and me, the self-declared professor, doctor, PhD holder for Pidgin language, Capo Daniel. A very important language, and we go fight for the right for Pidgin language, and we go make sure say Pidgin language will be Ambazonian language, and it will benefit the people for Ambazonia. When we go for Ambazonia, when I go fight me then open an Ambazonian TV station, radio station, where all thing for morning till night na only for Pidgin. Me go see one way people go choose them. Me una go open una on for English. Me go see the one way it go serve the people better. The one way the people they go to tune to the highest. I promise una say the Pidgin one it go win. When it go come for science and technology, we go open. I go fight for open training school for nurse them where they go train nurse only for Pidgin from beginning to end. Vocational college. We will teach carpenter them, scientists them, lab technician, mathematician from Pidgin from beginning to end. We'll see which one it will produce the best technicians, the best workers them. Technical education as Dr. Jongu Foncha be the planner, now the best for we, now La République they don't come with their upside down mentality, they can push them. So that one na part for our emancipation. Because another segment na emancipation segment we will do them every time for highlight some very important things that we will need for break through day and we need for overcome them culturally. So ladies and gentlemen, we will go today for Pinyin for announce and for una say we don't get the biggest victory so far using the strategy of the lockdown. Una remember last month our general wey na he be the general for inside Pinyin area, General Okoro, he be consult with our community then for day. We consult even in collaboration with the IG, their own representative then for Pinyin then for day. We discuss even with the local people then for day. We decide say we go lock down Pinyin for stop which way they call them for Pinyin now and say the Tisigli battle. The Tisigli battle na talk for Pinyin talk na the fun battle way la the République du Cameroon with Atanganji Paul. They don't come for can install a fake chief for inside Pinyin. When I go feel say that fake chief it go be na one way there for ground zero. No, but the one commander for diaspora. For England, the fund for that small village for Pinyin is still there alive. He never even die. Then go carry a diasporan from UK. Say me can be the install like fund for inside Pinyin. Yisu carry a big head. Campo village me they can install where the chief still dey. The chief never die. Atanganji Paul day for day personally. We ran yesterday. He come for Bamenda. Our force then go shoot warning shot them for around Ayaba Hotel. We then say he then probably run come off for day, go back for upstation or he then go back for Yaoundé. But the lockdown will be 100% successful. All man for Pinyin be stay for has lower Pinyin and upper Pinyin. All team be day fine and the phone be installed. But we know say these people then they like zombie. They need to die no matter how you shoot them, they go come back. They go still continue for try for install this fake chief because we don't see say they do na a whole program where they do across Ambazonia. They don't try for do even for Bamendankwe, even though we say I them be strong, if for they for do for day. So for inside for Oko, the SDO for Oko would the say it threaten people them. Say if teacher they no come back and resume work, government worker they no come back and resume work, they go punish them. So we go there for support them, we go to monitor the situation where they go on for Oko. We go to reach out more and more for the people for Oko. Some of them reach out for we monitor the situation. I will keep the Ambazonian family at home and abroad, me them be aware, and those character the way they be involved, we go put them to book and make sure say me people them then send that message for them say they know that kind of thing not go be tolerated for inside Ambazonia. So we want to congratulate the people that from Bamendankwe. We don't get a new fund from Bamendankwe now where they don't install yesterday. When I go give me some more time, I look, I get the picture. They don't install a new fund from Bamendankwe. Who's that the picture? It go hide so. This software it worry. We'll get good things and bad things for technology. The good things I say it give we access. The bad thing I say sometimes they it mess up big time. Okay, now the funny picture this would answer the new phone that I installed for inside Bamendankwe. A very young phone. It named na George Ama for Bamendankwe. They don't install a new phone for day. La République du Cameroon, they want to manipulate the system for appoint a Maître Chinda. We say Maître Chinda too. He to be accept say one can be phone. I don't know some these PhD people them, eh? I know the blast because we get so many good PhD people. They even so on the way they advise me. But we see say the problem for Africa now these people the way they don't go do cram work, carry big certificate them for use them for suppress their people them way they consider them like people the way they no get eye. Maître Chinda, I don't know how he go come for can accept that kind of rule, but we'll be very happy say the phone way if it don't disappear for inside Bamendankwe, they don't find a new replacement where they don't crowning now. Now Mr. George Ama, they don't crowning now from now on Ibina na phone for Chisiri the third for instance Bamendankwe. We congratulate the Bamendankwe people them and we congratulate the phone we get open heart, either salute and welcome all man, both black leg and blue leg, yellow leg and brown leg. Now say chief is supposed for they need to welcome all man for palace. We no one say me chief them ever be political. Our proposition we would then propose them for this platform for Ambazonia Constitution. Where we bring them for institute and for inside the constitution for the IG, for the fourth conclave, where we be adopted and say our fund them, they no go get political power, they no go accept them, meet the fund them participate for politics, they go to give their money now directly from parliament, they go be like the Queen of England, they go be do ceremonial things them for inside the country and they go be protected under the law so that the administrative they no go get any power for being use them politically. So one congratulate the people there for Bamendankwe and all Ambazonian for this new chief way they don't install them for inside Bamendankwe. So I go to do things them a little bit fast because we actually get a lot of things them for do them today. So we want to talk about the issue for I'll just mention some of these things that will not be very, very important, but be very critical. Our officers then for ground zero, then be capable. We'll be so happy. Say many of them don't finish their training way. They be done go do and some or intelligent officer they don't deploy some of them. So they go to handle some of these, fire them. They will do our track and delete of black legs. We need to neutralize the threat with black legs they pose them for our revolution. That means say all spies and all informer them will need to take and strongly, so we'll get people the way they go to handle this case them for ground, where they go to then they like a mobile win, so they go to handle these things them. So me all man be in notice. If we now remember last time we election, this fake election for La Republic be the host from Ambazonia, they be saying one of these their women, this Jezebel of Bui, make it come for inside Bui can conduct election. We don't hear say that woman for a house for Yaoundé, they don't commit murder for inside house for Yaoundé. So mommy, na your mommy this way na your auntie, he go for go visit the woman. Ma play the woman a video at least so that make Ambazonia people they know the woman why they talk am. Now the woman, this Jezebel. Now remember this Jezebel, where he began campaign for can impose La République du Cameroon the administrator for Bui against the wish of the Bui people. Then come na inside armored car. Then can force put it like senator for inside Bui. So that year say for the woman in the house now only die they happen for day. Now until that na the country woman that way can visit it for night. What na pobia then send to people that mean they can't kill the woman. They can't enter chook na auntie with knife. So it is shown I say these people them, this type of people where them be willing for play this game with their own people them. Now people them way if you follow them now only die na die be a country name. So make our people them una know this woman, una be very careful with all the woman the way they don't chop blood money for pobia, because that blood money where they don't chop and so it go come back and haunt them. We then also dispatch a team for the great state of Bui. I think say last time we announced and for una say our supreme commander for ground zero, if we visit the Bui state again, if we also go with a team of investigator them who would want to investigate, carry out some investigative mission them, they will go for the compound for this boy way either for Europe. I know get time for look at picture we put them here. This traitor where they call in a Elvis Chenzeka. Man look where I get picture. And this Chenzeka, then go for their compound, then go carry out investigation, and they then bring out report where they show say this infiltrator, Elvis, La Republic be done plenty long time. They be done get a whole good program for infiltrate the struggle for through this Elvis. So from investigation where then go do them on the ground for Bui, it then get information from the family people then for Bui say the boy in name no be actually Elvis. So this boy when a military, he post like a military attaché, then bring it for Germany for infiltrate the Bui people. Then now he be responsible for the assassination of 13 of our fighters for Bui. The boy in name actually no be Chenzeka Elvis, according to our investigator. Then where they for ground, our agent them. They want a picture where they go get them for their compound. Then go visit the compound. They no touch no man. They no beat no man. They no arrest no man. Then go carry out the investigation. According to the investigation, the Elvis Chenzeka, it used na the name for a brother, where he named na Dr. Elvis Fonseca Basang na their family name. Na the woman, na the man and woman that he name, na the proprietor them for this Impact Polytech. So na rector that the woman and woman na rector for the university too. That university belongs now for the man where Elvis Chenzeka the use the name. So for many years, Elvis Chenzeka he done there for inside Europe, disguised like a person wey no be he, the post with a fake name. So real name wey dey for a document them no be Elvis Chenzeka, but either introduce himself for all Ambazonia for day as such. So na an agent of La Republique where they don't use Sako them for install like the so-called county head or county whatever for Bui, and na way they use it for destroy all the struggle. Some audio then they will be classified, but I go just decide for play some of the audio them from our intelligent officer where he done finish your work for Bui. I feel say some information and they will need for Noam. Make a play some of those audio them for a report, make una hear directly from ye.
But innocent civilians have been caught up in the crossfire.
Oops.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
They are again at the wrong audio. We saw that audio day. I want to play the audio so that I'm gonna hear from him up. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm online, Isaac. Okay, that's good. First one. So anyway, I go play the audio. Next time me gonna hear the audio from myself when I get the intelligent report. The Elvis Shenzeka, I think the report be very detailed and not be done copy them out. I will first play the audio. Me gonna hear the our intelligent officer report. Oops, it be very important. Me gonna get this one very well.
It is not something bad. This I know what you do. It is not something bad.
Who said those information?
Yes. Yes, bro.
Okay, I'll find them again. I'll send them and they get the information. But it be important me gonna hear for na mob gonna go shock. I think so. I be done forward that document for here, so that if you play them directly. Okay, I don't see them.
I have seen two pictures, 449, 433. The third one is 8 be of great importance that you may make some. The name Elvis where Kijika is this man who is sitting here. That Elvis the captain has used his name because they are brothers from Basang's family. So that's how the information was gotten, and that is the wife. And it is alleged that during the death of Pa Basang, when they were coming to bury him.
So Pa Basang na Elvis Shenzeka, the so-called Elvis Shenzeka, na Pa be died just of recent. They call the Pa Basang. The family named that na Basang.
He refused to give the boy something, so they buried him in Bamenda. And later he was saying, as they refused the burial of his father to take place in the hometown himself, he will have something to do.
So I will not play all the audio. You get a lot of detailed information. We will keep them classified. But Elvis Shenzeka, na the Elvis Shenzeka this for here, the one who will know if Ambazonia, where they present itself as Elvis Shenzeka, no be actually Elvis Shenzeka, na a brother in name where they use them. Na a real brother, this na CPD and people them, or then a big wing them for La Republique. We'll get a big file about their collaboration. The Elvis Shenzeka will be arrested eventually, sooner or later, for the death of 23 Ambazonian Defense Forces them. We will never let anybody kill our soldier and go and get away with it. It will never happen. Even if it takes 20 years for us to bring you to justice, we will bring you to justice. If we can go to womb to do justice for somebody who was not an ADF, then make them understand, say, eventually there will be justice for all of them. So we'll leave that one for Elvis Shenzeka. And na black leg, Elvis Shenzeka na black leg, na first way to give information for La Republique. We will handle it when the right time it will come. We'll call all man way there for that group where they see this information with the game. Say me then abandon that group, me then resign, come off for that group because that group it work now for destroy Bui, you need to work now for build Bui. From one black leg to another black leg. We go take Unanamo, go for La Republique du Cameroon. I will give una detailed information about the operation where it will be aborted, where our officer them for Yaoundé, they will go attack the building where this La Republique they use them like the ex-combatant center. Now for the way they keep Nambere and Success and all the Black Legs International. Now for their office ide. That office ide now for Yaoundé, ide corner American Embassy. The action will be given for taken for day. It be get for use some explosive devices them, but will be decide say our hierarchy be decide say me that abort the mission because it not for be very good for use explosive corner American Embassy given the international nature and the international sensitivity around American Embassy. So the mission will be aborted. But I will play some of the classified information them for show now exactly which will be capable of and for put everybody waiting for that building in on notice Say we go arrest them eventually when we go get the opportunity, and we will continue for monitor them any place where they go for Yaoundé, for Douala, any part of the world. All those traitors will have no rest, and we will give them no peace. We'll make sure we pick them up and do what is it needed to be done to protect the integrity of the aspiration of 8 million people. So Mr. Pobia, he done take another big step in this regard for appointing the vice president for the disarmament committee. When I know say na Fayengo Francis, he be done the Rwanda committee one for a long time. That the document is this way Pobia itself is sign am for that disarmament committee, appointing the vice. The vice for this committee, interestingly, na person where he done the work very closely with the Catholic Church, and a person who believe say na he be commit the murder. If una remember Bishop Sop, na he be key Bishop Sop. If una no know Bishop Sop, make I bring up a picture, make una sabi. The late Bishop Alexander Sop, wey dey be assassinated for inside the Atlantic State. It be that assassination be carried out by this new person wey dey done as appointee, Okoso Francis. Na a Bakwere man, the appointee because of a links with Samuel Ikome Sako. He done already the work with them. Una remember say they don't overuse the Catholic Church for this their so-called ex-combatant program. Now the new person, this way that appointee, make it take control of that program. So they put out an arrest warrant for all these people them, so that me them be arrest and then they bring be for book. So na Fayego Francis, the Dr. News, the man wey thief money for like News victim them. Na he wey they don't appoint them as the director for this La République du Cameroon, their major front, where they work with the intelligence officer them for Yaoundé to destroy the Ambazonia revolution. This team then be led by Fayengo Francis, where they work under the darkness. No man need to see media, they need to see it and disappear for the spotlight because they don't go embedded inside our struggle. They use the building where they be use them. That the same building where the German firm, the PR firm where they be hired them initially for 2016, me them work for destabilize Ambazonia revolution. They be the same people them for WhatsApp group them, as young provocateur them, for begin to make people that immediately argue unnecessarily and then discourage people then for joining our struggle. I remember one of my friend them one know he for university, be the university for Yaoundé, where they be recruiting also. He be give us those information, he be raise those alarm for we. And one of their tactics be just be simply for create so many phone number them, get so many WhatsApp number them, get so many Facebook pages them, then get big computer the way they work for they go for WhatsApp group, then they cause argument them. They make fake investigation, fake this, fake that, questioning people, that casting doubt on what we do, attacking the leadership of Dr. Cho Ayaba and the ADF and the AGOFC and anybody that they think is good for the revolution, is effective. One of their strategy, I remember the first tips that they be giving, I said they tell their people, they say me then go for chat group them, they bring up the name of Ni John Fundi, and they bring up the name of Southwest, say Southwest people, Northwest people, and all those people then after they will recruit many of people they wanna see like Padia Sanga, Alex Ndive, many of those people they be recruit them, send them me they can infiltrate our struggle, and after they will believe say they be recruit even Eric Tataw, when he be the godfather of all the Black Leg International, na he be their chief. Any man where they don't recruit them for this struggle, na he the tell our Republic way to them for do am, na he be their lead person inside our struggle. Man way he believe, man way no one believe, me take his eye begin see action them. He go know way to the boy they do am for this our struggle. So I go take una for go and for this their center for Yaoundé. Now this man where they don't appointed now, he named na Okoso Francis. Na a Bakwere boy, the Bakwere boy na he be assassinate, na he be plan and carry out the assassination of Alexander, where he been a classmate, you know, all these people that be there for Bishop Rogan. I don't know what Bishop Rogan assassin. Yeah, na sop, he been a classmate. So this officer, this military officer for La République, he too don't work as a sapeur pompier, he don't go for ENAM, he be highly educated. na a gendarme officer wey he don work for many capacity dem for La République du Cameroon. He don work as undercover for this our revolution, working hand in hand with the Catholic Church dem. He come from a good Catholic background, so na wey La République dem be see say be suitable. And now wey Samuel Ikome Sako comot na for a village, na wey dem don put say me he be the vice president now. Paul Biada appointed as the vice for Fayengo Francis. Una remember say Fayengo Francis, his brother, when na Richard Yengo, he use the nickname Richard Tango. He done join Sakoi IG. Now they be the manipulate things, and within the IG me go for the way they fee take out Seseko, and that they be also be the manipulate Seseko during the time Seseko be there for day. But now their eye they don't shine. So these are the main enemies. These are the tip of the Pobia spear. The people they will fight them. La République du Cameroon, their propagandists them. Now these people them be in charge. Now they design all their things them. Now they contact people them. Now they bribe people them. I will need to expose them so that I'm gonna see exactly who them be. There is also one professor for University of Boyo. He teach for University of Yaoundé, and he also teach for SWA. He to do work for this disarmament committee. Now a very big professor for inside the employee in order make up to 4 months. He work with them. He advise them how to destroy Ambazonia revolution. He give them propaganda tips. That they advise the Cameroon military. That they process all the intelligence and for direct the Cameroon military on how to kill their own people then. So I put up the professor a picture as well, so that make una know the professor. Now do one na funny picture this. Una excuse me, make I bring the prophy the picture. Technology it worry. So this one are the professor. Professor Ngwa Nze. Professor Ngwa Nze is a professor in University of Yaoundé. He is at the tip of the spear to destroy our people. He is a wanted person. We put out their picture so that any man will get information that can lead to the arrest or detention of these two individuals. Please contact us as soon as possible. Both of them are resident in Yaoundé, and they are working near the American embassy in the so-called disarmament committee, when actually a front for Cameroon secret intelligence for fight against their own people them for Ambazonia. This one will be easy one for catch them because they work for university like a professor. So make all wanna take their name them very well. Professor Nze Ngwa and Okoso Francis. Any man or their family member, house girl, friend, if una no place then they, if una no place they chop, play they go for hotel, we shower them, wanna provide that information for we be don't go visit their center for Yaoundé day. We want take them out, but it be a sensitive area, so the mission was aborted. We go still come back for day. I go put the picture they make una see them. Una no say we need the joke, the ADF need the joke. So now their center office that for Yaoundé. Na picture in this for their office for Yaoundé. Now the building this for Yaoundé, they behind the American embassy. So when they tell una say they get so-called warana VVR or what type of R center where they get them for Bamenda and any other place na lie. The center there for Yaoundé, according to our intelligence, when we see our intelligence officer and footage this from their camera, where they monitor the inside for day, we believe say na for day where they keep success in Congo and Nambere. So una mark this location, una mark these two individual them. This professor for university will be easy for catch and hand. Now the gendarme will be difficult, but eventually we will catch them. I go play on a small video for the center. I'm gonna see the center where they for Yaoundé day. We don't go survey the center for day very well, and we go catch them only for corner day. So now the center this number them on a shutdown for day on the wait on a begin wait. We go knock that door for day. Not long from now. So who's at that center a video? Ma show na the undercover video the way our intelligence officer then take them for day at least make una understand say we did do our job perfectly. Oh na. At the center that for Yaoundé, we don't get video for the center, the so-called Disarmament Center, it be in Yaoundé. So we go day for day, we go to monitor them, we go arrest them, and we go sample them. So now the center that now for they we all the black leg center, now they all the black leg they stay. So now the issue that concerning this center make una sabi and make una get information about those people that make una send up for we. As una know very well, will be very very effective for way to do them. Now why that una see say all the black leg them, they the target now we the Ambazonian Defense Forces. They the target na Dr. Chua Ayaba because they know say na the key for our independence. Now if we una see they the target people that like me to make sure say me then take we out of the way so that they feel easily take Dr. Chua Ayaba. And their chief person wey dey for the tip of their spear na Eric Tataw. Make no mistake, he is a black leg, he is a double agent. It will take a lot of time for a lot of Ambazonia to believe we to talk about Samuel Ekomesako, but they don't come today for can't accept them. Now the same thing will happen for Eric Tataw. Now either way, be incapable. He be incapable for support any legitimate movement for this our struggle. He be incapable for him for support even the ADF. He go can't pretend, but una know say for he had and wait till we do am now for to gain legitimacy, for turn back, for destroy the struggle. Now either way, be incapable for you forgive a single bullet or a single gun for ground zero, and he no go ever do am because undercover officer they need to do am. If they go do am, they go do am now for people the hand way they know say he go use that gun for kill Ambazonia then they and they go fit take am back for them. Eric Tataw is the chief black leg in this our struggle. When I see even for a post last time we carry out a big operation for inside Bamenda, the primitive man, the one I think he told them na rat le high friend Mark Barata he talk am. If una be see last time we carry out a big operation for Bamenda, even a friend Mark Barata he post am say the action it will be carried out by the ADF. He be very childish self so we come they explain ourselves on this matter. But sometimes because some of our people then see be gullible, they still go listen for this entertainment. So on their because of them we need to come back and explain them. I don't hear say don't go for a show. I be there for one chat group with ye. He come for day begin the struggle for argue people that the kokoshi for day. Why na who say me can destroy our revolution. In a response, he start talk say go run go for online go talk say no be ADF. the boy childish. And I hear say for he, according to he, Eric Tataw, according to he talk say because say na he publish the news first. Na me I publish am first, no be you, no be Capo Daniel first talk, na me I first talk. So because of that, he believe say na he be right. So na just very childish things that, as a matter of fact, I not been a journalist. I been a command officer for the ADF, for the Atlantic State. Wait till the talk and for na exactly wait till we come out from our intelligence officer and for our soldiers. So the fit tell me something where they happen, where that already happened, I go talk another time. So me gonna not begin look na how fast somebody be no be competition whether na who first talk. And just because you did report something, whether accurately or not, it don't mean say you get any legitimacy for actually talk which way it happen. Eric Tataw he no get any information for ground except information where like the public their military they pass them obviously for ye. We don't see say na the same person way he be instigate and he be get hand for the assassination of General Mba Ivor. Anybody we he be do wait till he be done for General Mba Ivor. For can't stand for lie, say Ivor na thief man, Ivor no ever get weapon, Ivor no dey fight, me then hold Ivor, me then kill him. Now the same way they do am today for Capo Daniel. Now the same way they do am for Ayabacho. Now the same way they do am for Asu Lucas. Now the same way they do am for Vela Franklin. Because now we be the obstacle for La Republique du Cameroon for squash and destroy completely the Ambazonia people, their revolution. Eric Tataw is a black leg. Like it or not, believe it or not. When I go look, he writes in the way they publish him. As somebody where they work for the Cameroon intelligence, there is no way if he project Ambazonian nationalism. Now why that way, even in the writing, he always call our forces rebels. Remember I said rebels. Now a terminology where they use them for people that they fight against a government and against a ruler. Ambazonian forces them are not rebels. You know that one very well because even journalism for Ground Zero, they call them say separatist fighters. You know they even want to refer them to that way because it will reinforce our struggle. You know they call we like Ambazonians, they call we like southwest and northwest for Cameroon. Now for tell una a lot about it. Make una not be blindfolded by drama and all his small quarter charisma. He's a common thief. Now man we don't thief for university, thief laptop. So he get for tell una any man we don't fit do he don't thief for his life. You know, fit stand for rule people then. I mean, thief for man for go take his hand, thief man a computer. This is what Eric Tataw have done. His classmates have confirmed. For if you go thief person a computer, na go tell na who we be. For if you can stand talk say General Ivor, na a killer, General Ivor, in a fight, General Ivor, all those lies. For if you come, for can tell na say the Red Lions of Alabukam no be ADF. Na for tell na say na person wey in fight na against the ADF, you know get no credibility at all. Because any man wey get small connection for ground zero, I mean true connection with the people they work they already fight for we. Go understand say the Red Lions of Alabukam now the forces them under our main force for na ADF, the main force for inside Bamenda under General Agama way the so-called collaborators they be done assassinated for inside Bui. Our soldier they fight for inside Bamenda they bravely. Them if it be possible say some forces there for Bamenda who will know. But in terms of the fighting way they go on for Bamenda, because man of it talk say in no all man. But all action for Bamenda, now our soldier then take them. Then carry on with our coordination, they carry on with the planning, and they carry on with our weapons, and they report back for us. So there is no other force that we have seen in Bamenda. No force is active in Bamenda. You cannot, no man of it talk say know everything or say it control every single person. But I fit tell now for sure. See, there is no attack in Bamenda that has not been carried out by the ADF. What are the soldiers na picking for General Trouble? Not the same General Trouble way we go for Bui with General Efang, who get 6 different units then for Bamenda, and we don't add one more. So when Eric Tataw they can't stand the talk say no be ADF do something, no be because of Ambazonian politics, no be because of Ambazonian politics. Now for help La Republique du Cameroon suppress ADF. Because ADF na the hope for Ambazonian independence. ADF na the vanguard for Ambazonian independence. Now the only group where the international system where they advise country them about what did happen in terms of armed conflict that call them say a force. You know say there is a difference between man where you carry gun, gang people them or tribal group with a force. A force means say they don't assert and say you get a well structured, you get ranks and fires fighting for a purpose, a political outcome. So Eric Tataw is a traitor. He done receive CPDM, Central Committee members for America Day. When I feel say that they can't visit people, they better not for do it. When I go look, even the small money where it is show and say get money. When I feel say get that money for us, when I get brother and sister the way they don't go for America, where they get talent, one the way na doctor, one the way na professional nurse. Who know it very well, say no be my way be get money, na church rat. Because time we become for America, it be the stay na for Santos house. They be tell we wait the chop, wait till they do them. It come up for they go. If first work will be now waiting for go work for Uber. No be people that like we will the work correct job will get pay sleep the whole official and for people that for prove our place where our money they come out. But me gonna know say this guy na a traitor. He no go ever support Ambazonian liberation. He go always did na for boss the tire for begin drain them. The earlier way Ambazonia they go abandon all this traitor them, the better. When I see all the people they don't take video with them, we don't stand to get out them. Now he introduce Samuel Ekomesako, the secret we don't join La Republique. Now he introduce them, now he bring him for this struggle. So make una know for sure, 100%. Say Eric Tataw, now an agent of La Republique. He's a black leg. He's no good. He conspired to assassinate General Mba Ivor. He's here to destroy. Through Eric Tataw, La Republique du Cameroon, they don't inject tribalism back inside our struggle. Through Eric Tataw, they don't bring back the separation between Northwest and Southwest. Through Eric Tataw, they don't equate Ambazonian like barbaric people them. Because now he instigate, open the door for the cutting of people they hand them. Me, La Republique du Cameroon agent, then cut those hands them. Till today, our people them for inside Tico, they talk say that same boy the way they cut people they hand them. They never see them for any camp for inside Tico. Where they show us La Republique du Cameroon, they are francophone, they say that we can't do that job for ye. Eric Tataw is a traitor and nobody should listen to him. If you dey listen for ye, no can ask me question. Because by his own action, if he no be being a traitor, he action dey for prove am. No be man for the talk. If you accuse some man say na man it work for la republic, that man in action they go prove am for you whether it work for la republic or not. This is a bit open up tell una say if na this struggle go come through Abayabacho, he go better chakara am. Na word na code word than that for infiltrator the way they want try for embed them into our people them. So one they go talk say, hey, Capo Daniel, maybe the Eric Tataw na because he overhate some person or he jealous some person. He want say me na only he be for before anything go work out. I tell those people then say, even if that one na the case, imagine say any man where ego put his ego ahead of the life of 8 million people. For can't waste the time say they do activism. When I sure say that man, any man fit do that kind of thing. Because me for do the activism, my picking and never do for spend time with them. I get job for the do them after they make my money, focus for do research, for even get some other courses, then for get a promotion for inside our company. So for any man where they can't take it time, say they want to do this thing where they do and say activism. That man he must surely love the people them or get hard for the people them way he no go fit ever leave his ego me trump his judgment or his patriotism. So even if they talk say Eric Tataw over high ego, then that ego self then become a trouble. Because if you go say you go spoil a country, or if you undermine a revolution, undermine a leader, undermine a general, so they call for the assassination of a general because of your ego, then you are a danger to the people in any way. So there is no excuse for anybody to think that maybe you can convince yourself that he's just too egoistic. Maybe he's just megamaniac. You cannot convince yourself, Ambazonia. If you are still following this guy and you still think that he is actually for Ambazonia, then you fit the description of a Zamzam. You have lost your mind. If some person they do something every day the same thing, and when I don't understand who we be, even for his writing them, in the call am Ambazonia, when I don't understand. It like some people they be still believe say Alex Ndive na an Ambazonian. So they argue if he say if he convince. Some people they believe say Padi Asanga na an Ambazonian way they support our struggle. Na just say if he excuse you be give on say I have a job take people their money for asylum seeker chop am. Where it be first been a lie, it be just been an excuse. Or they be get their excuse. Alex Ndive on say Seseko they no be called for conclave. All kind of excuse. There is no excuse for treason. What Eric Tataw did to General Ivor, he will be arrested today, tomorrow, or forever, and he knows that he will never come to Ambazonia. His only hope is to have peace with La Republic, where he belongs. Because ADF na force he no go ever die and he will always exist. So any man where he conspire for kill an ADF person, for assassinate an ADF people, eventually that person will be booked. And he know very well. So Meg will leave this Black Leg United. Now either way, own friend Mark Barata publish and say ADF Bamenda take action. So now ADF for Bamenda take action. We done lost a lot of our fighters them for East Bamenda Day. I remember the ADF brigade, our brave hero them, Tawa don't come for this struggle, they fight for Bamenda. Supiro, I don't know what I still remember Supiro and NS. Our forces the way they die for Bamenda, we don't honor them. Because this one are the brave people them now on their back where our struggle it is stand. Today I want honor, take time for salute the bravery for our soldier we give a life for inside Bamenda, fighting to defend our country, paying the ultimate price for our freedom. I'll call not only a calm name because it be classified, and I will play some song for honor the person be nobody other than Commander Cockron. We done bury already. So now one of our soldier will be died for inside Bamenda. Might bring up a picture so that we fit honor ye. I'll just put up a video of it dead, so that me go honor ye. Any place who una dey, me all man stand at talat, me go honor a brave hero for the Bamenda Brigade, where they pay the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom.
fight the battle. But God don't see me can shit off for a corner. So now eat that.
Commander Fok run, he sacrificed his life, he began leave his family, abandon his woman and the pikin them, join the Ambazonia Defense Forces under one of our commander, our general, I no go one call his name now for security purpose. But Fok run, he be safe under the Bamenda Brigade, he then leave his family, pay the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. He be die for Bamenda, time we will be called for action, send me them block road for send a message for La Republic as they be the attack, they destroy, the burn, come when they be the burn and Nyadwa. That they be block road for daytime, then defend that road, then hold that road for over 8 hours. Commander Fog Run, we salute you. You'll be counted as one of the heroes who have bought their land with their blood. Ambazonia will forever owe you. Your sacrifice will not go in vain. We will remember you. We will come and look for your family when we have our freedom. Dr. Cho Ayaba, our commander-in-chief, have made a promise to all our fallen heroes. They will never be forgotten. Many young men, just like myself, we are here abroad. These young men, every day, they carry gun, they go to the road. Some of them, then guns. Some people are eating money. Some people are taking the revolution as a joke. They come and they insult the ADF. When the boys are fighting, they are doing everything they can. Under tough circumstances, you get traitors like Eric Tataw to come and denigrate their name, insult them, insult our command chief and our structure. We are doing everything for our people. We are not here for ourselves. Fogron did not die for his family. He went on action because of Boyo. He's not from Com. He died for our country. He died for you and me so that the future can be better for Ambazonians. The future can be bright for the unborn children. He died because he rose up for the death of Mami Appiah, Samsoya, the destruction of our educational system, the destruction of marketing board, the recolonization of our territory, the injustice on our people, the dying, the murning and killing. This is why the Amber boys, they pick up the guns. This is why we come here. We don't come here to show anything to anybody. For what good? What benefit? For popularity? For fame? No. It's for honor. It's for glory for our country. This is for freedom. It's not a game. It's not a social media experience. Any man will get hurt. We be feel say this thing like a joke. Me think about the sacrifices of these boys. Today, we thank all those who have given their life in Bamenda. All the young men. We talk to them every day. We encourage them. On their own free will, they take an oath under the ADF banner to fight and defend homeland. All of our soldiers in Bamenda, all of them were sworn in by General Agama. All of them answer to General Cobra as their father, as their overall command in the great state of Mezam, Bamenda capital. We pay tribute today to him. We also want to thank the new brigade where they ran open and two for inside Bamenda, where they come out, they ran do their installation already, they will get into action. They get into action. They ran thank all man we become for the Zoom meeting for raise fund, for continue for assist the fighting way they go on for our great city for Bamenda. We want to salute them and talk say me they enter for work fine. We'll get now a mobile win for Bamenda. We'll get now a search and delete win. We'll get intelligent win. We'll get a bomb team. the plan, takeover plan for Bamenda, it go very, very well and everything be on track. And our people them one tank una because una be 100% for the TTOF. 100%. No man way don't commit for the TTOF, nobody withdraw back. 100%. And I want for thank una and for salute una for giving us una trust. The Ambazonia Defense Forces and the Ambazonia Governing Council is the biggest and leading movement in our struggle. In terms of financial contribution, you people have shown us that you people stand behind what we are doing. It's the most popular, the most loved people. When I forget all those they are thing where they go pay for, they like probably they pay them for hike their ratings them. Use even francophones them for hike their ratings them. We will free our country. And we don't get big breakthrough today. We will not listen for Lucas Asu, we don't talk about them. I go leave them for day. So one thank our Bamenda Brigade and the new team we did now open up for Bamenda Day. One thank General Ifang for his hard work. They are working night and day to secure our victory. Traveling from Bui, going all around to make sure the boys have what they need to defend themselves and to fight to liberate our homeland. We salute their bravery, and for all our people, all man, the place they up. When I don't get the interview I do with that woman for Bamenda, the woman, he don't talk on behalf of all man for Ground Zero. They stand up for independence. They stand up for Ghost Town. They stand up behind the Amber Boys or so Ambazonian fighters or freedom fighters to liberate our country. So I will take Unana, we will leave Bamenda. I don't go show any video because I don't do a lot of program already about Bamenda. But Bamenda, they see hot. Our forces, they see day under their operation Sleepless Night. And they go to continue. One thank them so much, and I no go dwell on so much because Omanda already get them. We get so many things to present them. I think so. I'll do them again another time. When I say for Boyo, Tiri la Republic du Cameroon, their forces they ran die for friendly fire. Let me say they kill themselves, or they argue or something like that. Tiri of the ran die for friendly fire. We don't see the body they ran kind of go for bingo. As we always know, no matter what we do for this struggle, some people they go always they try to bring tribalism. For drag our food then go back. Before one come for inside Boyo. Now because things they no be fine when I see for Boyo. Now Boyo that's for Fundong. We no fit do the same thing over and over again. Take things say it go to work. That way Sako then can Chakara Boyo, where they can infiltrate for Chakara Boyo, destabilized, arrest RK. Boyo dam almost collapsed for inside La Republic of Cameroon their hand. Our people then for inside particularly for inside Fundong. They be the one that say they struggle to go na for outside because the boy the way they be defend them, they protect them, they no be the come again. The whole thing be done Chakara, Ndawara enter for them with money, bribe soldier them. If you go look for inside that their so-called disarmament committee group them, where they make that a video, 80% of them come up for Boyo. Because they mentioned fight already with the Tigers, they don't come for Boyo with General Robosco. When I be the fighter for Tigers. 80% of those people that come on now between Robosco, Ikam, and they come there for inside Boyo. That is the truth about it. Before now, I see we ADF would decide we want come for Boyo. No, be only say La Republic did it, but now because it will be the overget communication from the people that for Boyo where they talk say Boyo the fall. Say Boyo be the fall. Now why that will act? They need to fight this war about social media. If we see say they talk for social media for some place, but for ground, it fall now for four, it only go for ground. We go come for they can try to defend them. Now either we come for they we can set up our forces then for inside Fundong. Unfortunately, the forces they never even get time for show their presence for the population. So that means the population know them and know say they need for them to protect them. They never even show force before this invasion come. We decide for just back out and they in the peripheries. Some tribal people they go around they talk about hey Capo the need go join Chris Bongam, Capo the need go join Bib. No, our forces in Boyo are Boyo children. They have no links with any other group there. No links. So any man where they work and publish lies, they don't know a thing about what we are doing. They don't even know a thing. I don't even know they even know what their own soldiers are doing. Because all the forces, the forces on ground there in Boyo have contacted me as the Deputy Defense Chief to explain their problem. I've tabled their problem to Dr. Chuayaba. Dr. Chuayaba have approved that we should assist them. And I'm going to assist them from my office directly. Mawewa hang, me go hang. Mawewa hang, me go hang. So other one they come out, they talk say, Capo they talk for the one, Capo I don't care who is who. I dey talk for the soldier the way they dey for ground, the one way they dey fight for there, I dey talk for them, and I the one where they help them. I be done talk for una say if man want support struggle for ground zero, give your money for ADF, we will support them. We dey make sure say me the money go for the right place, not be for social media. We dey fight. We dey fight on the ground. We dey use social media for impact, get maximum impact for ground. But we need to use na social media for shoot gun. But social media definitely na a strong tool inside our arsenal. So now Boyo this, when I see how Boyo, how la Republic be done go for this to take all side na them. So might even send una some more pictures them from our soldier them for inside Boyo. Na area then this na hidden this inside Boyo where the people then they major place them for there. I want to show them because this noise maker already they can't talk about Boyo na picture and this around the area the way what forces then they did around visit them. The other area the way people then did for inside Boyo. We run check them all. I go even play on some video also from there. At least we gonna get a good idea of our presence and our activity then they for defend our homeland. This video I play them from Boyo as well. Just show the environment how our soldier they patrol
That
those
is
areas.
Boyo Mountain.
So the one at Boyo Mountain, I think any man will come up for come, you know Boyo Mountain very well. So this video now for give you an idea
Boyo Mountain
about our activities and our agents on the ground. So this one all inside the great state of Boyo. We just reassure and say we know what to do. And we'll get people on the ground the way they do, what they do and we'll go empower them. We will only grow now from strength to strength. We don't see la Republic du Cameroon, their military, they don't come for there with two general them for attack Boyo, and all man may be concerned before the one launch a reprisal attack them way. It don't ever succeed. I will play the video and I will talk for now how the Cameroon general it don't expose troop way it happen for ground.
Everybody get to see.
So now la Republic du Cameroon, there are two general in this way that don't come for inside Boyo with 34 trucks for inside Boyo for can attack the forces them. As we know, our forces then are guerrilla fighters them. So when they come that way, we need to give them that choice for get a direct confrontation. We jam them in a corner as guerrilla fighters them because we fight an independent war, a liberation war. So the general SSF he don't can confess for talk the truth about what will happen for ground zero when I hear.
Say enough is enough. Few boys then where I don't know who they encourage them.
So the general for La Republic, he actually confessed they talk the truth. Ambazonia fighters and are just a few hand of individuals, small boy them. So the fact say people goes down in the go. The fact say the people they reject La Republic du Cameroon, not be because say the boy then get power for suppress the population, for intimidate the population. Because La Republic du Cameroon as they say they don't admit them, now just some few boys them with small guns. The Amber boys are just a small boys there. Some of them even with 10 guns, just there to protect the community. So this war, it is the people's war. It is the people who wants the independent. It is not the Amber boy forcing the people. Because if the Amber boys were forcing them, how can a small handful of people, like the general is saying, how can a small handful of people intimidate the whole village to sit down and obey Country Sunday when they have the whole mighty military there to protect them? This is to show you people that what? That small boys, they are not the ones telling people to stay at home. The people are doing so with their own mind. They have demonstrated it on the 22nd of September 2017 and they are still doing it today because they want independent. Like the lady in that interview I made, when I hear the confession.
Where I don't know who they encourage them. Boys, few boys then where I don't know who they encourage them.
He talks saying no who they encourage them. My papa, my combi. Now the population, those boys are representing what the population wants. Those boys are the vanguards of what the population wants, which is independent. Those boys are just simply the vanguards who go around to enforce the popular will. It is a popular will, that is why they are succeeding. It is not because the boys are many. It is not because they have weapons. It's not because somebody is giving them money. Because you yourself, you are wondering, you don't know Who is supporting them? It is these people behind you, all the Ambazonian people. They want independent. Cardinal Tumi have made a research. That is the truth. Don't be confused. I know the enablers are there, they are confused.
They could decide for say a whole population una go shidon, una no get thing for job. Mami they don't fit go for farm. Man don't fit sell the boutique and all that thing and so. May that thing then come to an end.
So Makombi, while mami they should don dey sacrifice or should don for house, people that they should don dey sacrifice not for open their boutique. You talk as they face death because of hunger, of starvation. But now, because of their hunger for independence, when they decide for override that fear for shidon for house, they protest Makombi. Goes down na a protest. So this La Republic, they make them understand. They no go cover up the reason why this boy they fight. And I go show una say there is an attempt to cover up the reason. Una go for La Republic, their Equinox, their original website. Their technician they be indicate for we. Say these people them, they don't go for the Cardinal Tumi is speech will be making for day. Then go delete the part where it talks say majority of Anglophone them want independence. Now they want this way, they be that where they for their website now, where they don't go move that part they make gonna hear.
There's a problem.
No, the form of the state.
The form of the state. You know, in our questionnaire to Anglophones, we try to influence the Anglophone opinion, but we did not succeed.
Yeah, Cardinal Timi the talk. They don't try for influence them, work. They didn't succeed. When I hear the part where they go cut and move them.
Therefore, it shows how deep the problem is.
When you say you try to influence,
we try to influence.
How?
Good question. Outside the question, I said we should have proposed also a referendum. They say no, a referendum is not a form of state, form of government.
And when you look at that reaction, what do you read within the lines? What would you conclude is the stand of?
We drew the conclusion. We drew the conclusion because we have a document now.
Yeah, when I hear
the causes, the propositions of those who reacted to our questionnaire, about 1,000 people.
When I hear this part for this interview, they don't cut them from the website, the original website for this Equinox. The Cameroon government now go for they go talk me then cut them, remove them for day. So their technician they don't indicate them for we, and they don't give you the original link. So that already download the original interview. When I see this one, when I go for their website now this one go there where they don't cut her off. So make I play this part, make una hear.
And then our own, what we think. For those who reacted to our questionnaire, 69% are convinced that if we want to love each other, that is to say, if the Anglophones and Francophones want to live as brothers and sisters, absolute separation on the level of government.
So what they have cut, if you cannot hear very well, is the part where he says that out of the 1,000 people that participated in that survey.
Now, the causes, the propositions of those who reacted to our questionnaire, about 1,000 people. And then our own, what we think. For those who reacted to our questionnaire, 69% are convinced that if we want to love, outside the questionnaire, I said we should have proposed also a referendum. They say no, a referendum is not a form of state, form of government.
And when you look at that
So
reaction,
there are two videos there. I think I will not dwell on that too much because we have so much things to go. So, but in any case, which I want to say, we'll get a brigade for inside Menchum, for inside Boyo. We will continue to build the Boyo brigade. We will also go continue to support the forces them for ground, in particularly General Gola, where he don't reach out for we and we don't talk for you, we don't accept for support them, and we will reach out for them for support them. Dr. Choda approve them already, Benedict Quadra already approve them. And the other forces the way they did for inside Belo, General Ni, we will also support them and make sure say we get them, their support. When I forget about this, they are so-called people where they for abroad way, now political scavenger them. They don't leave them the whole place and fall for them. We don't come for them, they can't make noise. And at the same time, it happened for Menchum. We don't start a new brigade for inside Menchum. Now our idea brigade is when I see, we transform our ideas into practicality. Will be effective. What we should do for area, we'll get specialists, then we'll get people there to work for our country. When I see the mass proposal last time, all our forces them for ground, I mean all, they are already recover themselves properly with the mask, because for be effective, for be change, you must be able to transform the idea them and proposition that will get them into reality on the ground. So now our Menchum brigade this, we'll be very, very happy with our Menchum brigade. The commander for them, Commander Talk and Do Usaloti. I'll just put a short video of our general for our commander for inside Menchum for Womb Center. We don't see La Republic du Cameroon, their agent, the way they did for this struggle. They are right long later them to try for with sabotage. You had the talks about the work for La Republic, the rank about all kinds of hey, Unarango open Menchum. Wait, before I even show this video, my show now wait to push you come for inside it. Before we come for Menchum, my show now the people in this so them wicked, the La Republic du Cameroon, the agent the wicked. The one way they complain say why ADF will not be supposed to can create new barracks for inside Menchum. My show now how Menchum will be before decide say no, we'll not sit down, allow Menchum for 4, even though we get our strategic plan, but maybe we'll come for Menchum, get a president where if we help for stop La Republic du Cameroon their infiltration for inside Menchum. Ma play on a video, make una see on our own eye, on make on our own judgment, and then I will know why this La Republic du Cameroon the agent they cry why we come for inside Menchum. Because now say they be doing for inside Boyo. The one way they cry someone no come for any place. Now one the way they want me that place to remain under La Republic the Cameroon the hand. Me get a sense of quietness. They feel they do their thing. They creep in small how they be doing for the Atlantic state.
Yes, na wum town this as you see road for rich for wum na problem.
So now whom this?
Go wrong, the worst thing we don't tackle, we don't make fear. Now this COVID-19, it is scare people.
Now the La Republic du Cameroon their agent and this is a womb. The infiltrator then the fake mayor and senator then this way no man in over vote them. They do work for them for inside womb openly. They do work for womb openly. Life be go on for womb normally. Now why that will come for day? See?
For whom?
Nobody can. You will not even wrong over that money from. You go talk with you quick.
So now the La Republic du Cameroon impostor this. The way they make us say na be the senator for inside womb. Now them be on notice. As we go to enter for inside womb with action, we go put all of them under arrest. First thing first, all enablers should leave. All blacklegs will be arrested. So womb will come for order, and we call on all the youths them for womb. So one the way they already try to reach out for me, say me then contact me directly. We will link them up with our general there for day. Me they stand there for defend the people there for whom me then get chance for observe the independent day goes down and for articulate and protect the integrity for our state for whom. So make all man for whom we are there for whom we are tell any man we there for them me then contact we go rebuild whom make we no fear nothing. All the one that they come and make all this La Republic the agent where they stop the ADF and Dr. Chomi no come for Menchum. They the one do and allow this La Republic their activity me take hold from there. Now the only thing that they do want protect them. So make una shine una eye una know these people the way they can do all this and nonsense. We salute General Talk and Do, Commander Talk and Do. Now really Commander Talk and Do. I be not forget for give una the list for black legs and for inside Boyo Day, where they will work and show those people their face them. But I go just mention them because those people then get arrest warrant. It be very, very important. The one way if they for day will be very important are the mayor way they for day. The mayor for the Njang or how did they call that man? The man put up a picture. Now man way na they show how people the house them for inside Boyo Mila Republic they can attack people the house them for the man put up a picture. Dennis Ndang. Now picture this now a wanted man will call on the people them for Boyo. For instance, come if una know the place where Dennis Ndang he did it. When I give the information for we go send our soldier them for the our sister forces them to for the me the arrestee. You also get people them for inside womb. You get Julius Peter. You get Alima Ispa. You get Njam Gillette. You get Linda Young. This one are people the way the forces them for inside Boyo. They don't give them arrest warrant. So the one issue this statement me they know say they go arrest them anytime when they meet up them for inside Boyo. If una get information for their places they stay even out of Boyo una send them for we. Our forces then they will bring them arrest, they will carry them, go them back for inside Boyo. Another issue where it happened for inside Bakassi, as we tell now, the 14th state for Bakassi, it don't rise up. They don't launch heavy attack against La Republique. They don't wipe La Republique, almost 100 soldiers, they don't kill them for inside Bakassi. La Republique du Cameroon, they hide them. So any man where the one saying your brother or your family member for Bakassi, me una no say they go there, they no go come back. Bakassi that rise up. The 14th state that rise up. So I go take una now. Make we go for Lebialem. One of our soldiers they don't cut his hand. I tell I get information. I get messages from my brother Glenn Chia. When my brother also too for Boyo Day. Come boy. It is say una number 6 for Mesui. So Chia. Now this, if you get something for talk, if you call now for talk, now they talk for me. Now one of the person this way they complain about our activities and for Boyo, say why una one come for Boyo, make una not come for Boyo, this and that, that and that. We know they fair never please anybody. He say all time send General Gola ADF uniform. No, Glenn, una stop all this nonsense. When people they die. Boyo don't fall completely inside La Republique, if not with the small part, then they were boy them for the whole am. See Fundong go for Fundong. Now the people that they call women who come for inside Fundong. Now the people that they come call women who come inside Fundong, we don't take exception. So we not go use any soldier where he don't train under any other camp. We they recruit young boy them for day, we don't recruit them, we don't arm them. Then they for inside Boyo for day, you do complain. Say why would one come for Boyo? Why would one come for Boyo? What type of thing is that? What type of thing is that? We will send you a letter, a thank you letter. We don't have any intention of bringing Gola under the under the ADF. The last time you called me, hey Gola, General Gola, you are not talking to anybody. I've shown you the pictures there from our soldiers on the ground. This is Gola, this is General Gola. Let me show you his number. You guys sometimes amaze me. Let me show you. These are the soldiers. This is Gola now. This is General Gola. I think you have his number. I'm sure you have his number. This is his profile picture. This is my communication with General Gola. This is the one who is actually on the ground there fighting for the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces. He's the one fighting there. We have our soldiers who have met him on the battlefield. They have tell us that this guy is doing a marvelous job. He has called me and tell me that he also need help. We are going to provide him help and there is nothing you can do about it. Oh, we no go left una spoil Boyo. We no go left am because of village things them. I want me una know say even for Boyo we get Ambazonia the way them born them for Nigeria, Then they for inside Boyo they fight. Not be only Boyo picking them. The ADF soldier who would bury him for Bamenda. We send him for mission now because they be attack Boyo. We are one. Make una stop politics. We dey picking their life. Make una stop politics. Now they see that they even carry an old picture video them for Arike. Time where I be there for they train soldier them. Una do una job. Una do una job, una kick La République du Cameroon as una work with all my own, I feel work with them, una not deny help for anybody. Those boys, they need the help. And we go provide the help. All this nonsense. Hey, no come for inside. Una no one come for there because of una the one keeper na for una self waiting. Boyo big for all man for fight. We no go allow Boyo me fall. Una see picture them from Boyo. Na funong this. See our population now go stand for corner Joe na this. Them who should me fall. Me go should me fall. Me go should me fall. No. We no go should me fall. They need to fight war over social media. They fight war for ground. Would you use social media for influence ground zero for positive action? They want to do the one. Hey, no talk about the one. Do one na my soldier. No talk about my soldier. Na my own this. No talk about this one. Hey, I go debunk you. I go do this one. I go. The people that they swear now for now. People that they die, they go, they kill people that every day. People that want help. One hand of you do something you want. Una be patriot. Chia, Glenn, you are a patriot. I know you. You have somebody who fighting for Ambazonia, but don't let your ego, don't let tribalism. I talked for you last time. You tell me, say, hey, how do you know what is happening in Com? You don't know how to speak our language. People are talking to me in our language. Our soldiers they are speaking Pidgin. And Ambazonia have a national language that I have imposed. It's called Pidgin English. So even they cannot speak to me in Com, they will speak to me. The ones who are fighting there who were born in Nigeria, do they understand Com language? The boy that died fighting along Gola, that they buried, the last time Bella Franklin was posting the video, people were complaining that it is ADF. I don't know whether Bella Franklin was posting as an ADF soldier or what, but he was somebody fighting for the British Southern Cameroon Force. He is my cousin. He left the village almost 4 years fighting together with Gola. He was buried in Com. Is he from Com? He's not from Com. This is a national battle. It's a national war, not a tribal war. All tribal mentality must succumb to the national agenda. Don't inject tribalism. Don't. You see the soldier. I will show you the soldier fighting in Batibo under our supreme commander Sumanguru. Some of them are coming from Lebialem. Some of them are coming from Victoria. Some of them are coming from Bamendankwe. Some from Mankon. They are fighting under him. Go there to in Baye. You see come people there fighting under the, Commander Small Pikin. You see big number going around. International group. Ambazonia everywhere. It's not village things. And I know you guys are better than that. Whatever is in your heart, whether it is this woman who can insult me, insult my mother, my father, insult even my people who died in Legnios. That is the type of people you people want to be using. That type of a woman. I will not insult her, but I will tell you what she has done to me. Somebody that rescued before RK was standing the map. You know, as a general, you can do whatever you want to do there on the ground, on the ground. But when the front line communicators like myself, we don't put our weight on you. Sometimes people don't even know what they are doing. There are generals that are doing marvelous things. People don't even know. I pick up the case of RK. I bring him in the limelight even before they pick him up to assassinate him. I stood behind that young man. I rescue him, and they turn their back and go with this woman who insult me and insult the people that die in Legnios. What type of judgment is that? For what effectiveness? How effective? From the time I was there, General Arike, I removed him in a position where he was now even speaking in the international community, the international press router. I gave him speeches to deliver, and you people were there. Tell him, Arike, don't talk, don't do this one, don't do this one, don't do this one, don't do this one. You people are thinking that we are there for fame. We are not there for fame. This page, Facebook, is nothing to me. That's why some people will come and say, Capo Daniel, you know that you are now like a leader. You don't have to use begin to use some type of word. You can master English. You can speak like that. Don't be. I said, they don't even know what we are doing here. I don't even care about all this title. This is not what I'm here for. We are here to go inside the mud, inside Poto. They refine the thing about Poto. Nobody will tie for neck. Nobody big book. General Ivor, nobody go some big book for school, for military, for fight, for be a general. Now, a love for a country, a love for people that will be for front. And any country where they prosper for the war, now because they don't put the love for their country, their love for their people, them for front. America won't be today the place where it be so. No be because they be get big certificate them. They no be even talk English for America, proper English. George Washington, he be been a soldier where no be even go for proper education. George Washington no be get proper education. They be even can come move for inside British Army. He no be even been a born American. Being a British man where they be even want movie for army now because they be lack enough commander them. They don't leave it for day. Now he can be president of America. All the people really know say that the work I talk about compare book. I can speak good English. They will work for the ones who cannot speak good English, but they love the people and they are working for the people. People like Boyo will be carrying my bag when I go for diplomatic mission, if God allow, because I don't even desire that. But those are the people who will be working with my handbag, speaking, translating Pidgin for me, so that people will understand what we are saying. Go to South Africa there. Malema does not have a PhD. He's not even go to. I'm not even sure Malema finished university, but he's a senator there. He's the one defending the poor people there. He's the one fighting for land reform. He's the one doing the things for his people. In Ambazonia, we will leave all these primitive people who are there trying to hold them back. Come and say, I get dressed past this one. Look like this traitor Eric Tataw. We were there talking about Ambazonia thing. He went and was sharing the picture of his wife. So now see me and my wife. We go to eat dinner. So the people, they never know, they don't know life. You know, when you be a classic man, they always say you be man where you get dignity, you be just man. They need to buy our money. Even you get money, if you've been a man where village day inside you, even you get money, man over talk. No be the main thing now they talking for here today. So Mr. Glenn, you can call now and talk if you want to have your chance to speak. To be fair, if you want to, you can call me and speak also to the people directly. If you feel that I've said something that is not right, call now and talk. My phone number is open for you. So we will leave that one. We will go to the last issue that we have on my table. I think we will have to handle these things for Bamenda next time. But I will go directly to the issue concerning the big diplomatic win way Ambazonia idan get am. If the one be been for pick them, they will take an answer, they don't be in a government. When I know say we be done work a lot. Dr. Cho Ayaba, the president of the Ambazonian Governing Council, be done engaged in high-level diplomatic maneuvers in the United Kingdom. So much way they be done grant to a direct access for get meeting with their parliamentarian them. Will be call even Sesiko IG me, they can't join me for that work. They be saying Dr. Carson and Nyangwe, they be meet up their senator and then present our case. Very good for them. Those pictures are there, the videos are there, but we'll never ever share them. People really talk so like propaganda, we'll never ever share them. Those meetings they be leads to the debate will be happen for British Parliament. And today we'll be very happy for tell the Ambazonian people and say the British government that respond directly to the later way our Secretary of State, he be saying for them. Alari Ayamba, when I remember Ayamba, na man way they follow the legacy for Papa. Dr. Ayamba when I be that big chair that our fund for inside Southern Zone, for inside Atlantic State, where he be stand for na chairman for SCNC for long time. Na patriot. Na Pikin is Dr. Larry Ayamba. Man we get BBB work for inside Europe, for Belgium. Moto BBB moto for people then as Zanzamwe they flatter with those type of things. He have everything he's got. These are the people that they contribute now the thousands them per month. They're sacrificing everything for us. So the UK government now respond for it later, and inside that they respond, they acknowledge, they respect a wonderful diplomatic letter. This is as good as it get. When Ayabacho talks, the international language go change. They recognize our right of self-determination. In this letter, they also respect the state boundaries without necessarily saying it that way, but in a very diplomatic way, they say they respect the territorial integrity of states with S. You know, say Cameroon are two states, the state of La République du Cameroon and the state of the Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. So the fact that they recognize the states, the territorial integrity for the states, then put this language in a very powerful language for sure. The thing way with a big victory for we for Ambazonia. They also recognize the plebiscite result. Now for be very diplomatic, we also recognize the plebiscite result, but as we know very well, the plebiscite result was not a mandate from the parliament, which we had the parliament, and we are so happy that this is a big breakthrough. Una never see this type of response for a movement. You know, they used to respond like this for big recognized international NGOs, but this is a very big indicative to the Ambazonia people. The work that the Ambazonia Governing Council and our international partners have been doing at the corridors of diplomacy on our behalf. So, my papa them and mommy them, on our own countryman, then say, body no be machine. I go take time, I go rest, I go continue with my presentation next time. We'll get plenty things for do and I want inform una again. 100%. It no be debatable. Eric Tataw is a double agent working for La République. He is an adjunct provocateur. He is a godfather of all blacklegs. Judge him by his action and his words and his publication, and you will easily know. Say it propagate La République du Cameroon their agenda. It project which way La République they want me to do them. Whether not for cut people their hand, Gary process, whether not for fight and try to discredit the Ambazonia Defense Forces and the frontline communicators and Dr. Cho Ayaba, where it one do and sometimes it pretend, you know, when one go attack Dr. Cho Ayaba, it pretend say, hey no, Dr. Cho Ayaba be bad person, now sometimes people them be good people. So all those they are corny them. Bottom line is that guy is the #1 enemy of our independence. He's a person who instigated, connived, and conspired for the assassination of General Mba Ivo. He gave the name and location through the person who gave it to him was Nambere. He gave it to Nambere. Nambere gave it to him, and he gave it to La République du Cameroon. That is how General Mba Ivo was assassinated and killed. Even before that happened, the character assassination, calling General Mba Ivo somebody who never go for fight war, a criminal, a killer, and this and that and that and that. Now the same thing way he did do for all man for this struggle. So we will fight for our revolution, and we'll fight and we'll make sure we win. I think that Mr. Chia, man, no call all your name them. Now either they talk say, where have you succeed take over? We, Mr. Chia, you can ridicule the Ambazonia revolution as much as you want. If you are doing this because of your ego, or because you wanted to become the Lord of Boyo, and you feel that you cannot because some other people are coming there to fight La République, you are destroying the same thing that I believe you want to secure, which is the independence of our country. When you start insulting the Ambazonia Defense Forces, don't think you are insulting a group. Don't think you are insulting Capo, Daniel, or Ayabacho, because this group is for Ambazonia. It is a group fighting for Ambazonia. If you are making ridicule of what we are doing, you end up the same place where Sikot is there today, where Santos is there today. Control your emotions. Allow people to help our boys to win. You people should not be doing this your thing. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. Be a patriot. Be a patriot. Prove by your action and your word. Stop these things, this small gossip. I know sometimes I monitor you and Bella Franklin, you go and insult him, he insult you there, but don't carry it on the ADF. Because the whole ADF is a very big organization fighting to liberate our country. If you have your personal problem with Bella Franklin, go and finish with him, call him from behind. Don't try to attack the ADF. Think that sometimes you can use it like a sabotage or a blackmail. That if you blackmail the ADF is going to talk to Bella Franklin to stop insulting you. I do not approve the insult that Bella Franklin is doing to you, including using the picture of your dead father. That is really not good. It does not reflect well on him. And as an official in the ADF, I think that is not a good thing to do. And I advise him to stop it. I have talked to him personally behind. So, respect yourself and be a patriot. Be a patriot. We are fighting in Bui. Our soldiers are doing their best. We have built hospitals. We have built schools there. We have buy weapons there for them to liberate our country. We have sent our General Efan was just coming from there. We are in control of at least 90% of Bui. At least 90% of Bui. The Ambazonia Governing Council will start on the ground to establish a transitional governing authority on the ground to administer our administration there. The presence of La République du Cameroon is limited to a bunker. So we will go ahead and do what we have to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, This is not about the frontline leaders. This is not about the people who are there. People who are trying to inject personality cult there for personality cult's sake. Avoid those people. Avoid those people. Number one is Eric Tataw. Avoid him. I know in your heart, every Ambazonia know that he's a traitor. That is why he called for a protest in America. Nobody did not go there. So when you see that his rating, you have 1,000, 2,000 followers listening to him live, it does not translate to real support because people know who he is. Most of those people are francophones. Some of them are paid boasting of his profile because you can actually boast your viewership by paying money. And La Republique definitely are lobbying for his Facebook not to be suppressed. So we know all those three. Ayabacho is the most popular leader we have. I mean, the most popular leader we have. Despite the tarnishing of his reputation, the insult, the fact that the Ambazonia people are donating the highest amount of physical money, not announcing money to our organization, is to show you that they trust us. The least we expect from our compatriot is respect, not disrespect. It's encouragement, not discouragement. All those things that the PK, I think that guy PK should change his name because people mistake him for our patriot Pascal Kiki. That La Republique du Cameroon agent. He has gone and read a long thing like that to give intelligence to La Republique about Menchum. Even telling La Republique, just like how Cristiano, they were trying to assassinate Seseko for him not to rise up. This guy is trying to expose Menchum so much that La Republique will not allow us to breathe and even direct them to go and attack Menchum because they are afraid that the ADF has come in town. We have come there to kick La Republique. Anybody who is afraid of ADF is the people who are working with La Republique and have made secret deal with them. We will go anywhere, and real patriot like Baba Four have received the ADF, have collaborated with the ADF, and we are fighting on the field with him. Nothing have happened. Those people who are instigating people, bringing all these fake theories. I know that your heart is in a good place, Mr. Chair, because no matter what they are saying, I look at that people, I see glimpse of hope. I look at the way General Gola have fought against La Republique. He's fighting against La Republique. He's not on social media. He's not taking pictures. Gola is not, people don't even know who is Gola. But he's the one actually in front in the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Force. He's the one who is actually in front fighting La Republique. Look at Anthony. He's doing mobilization here and there, here and there. He's talking to everybody. He's calling me every day. We are talking. But you are there saying the people there are not talking. You people are going there and writing rubbish in chat group, gossiping my name and saying all type of things. I'm here trying to do my job and help the country, which will also help you tomorrow. This is him. This is my call with him today. You see today. You see the pictures they are sending, the videos they are sending all to me. I'm not even publishing them. I could even publish them to help the people to know what they are doing. But when I want to do that as a frontline communicator, which is supposed to support and serve all the groups, this other woman who is there, this Jezebel, she will run and say, "Hey, in our group, we will debunk you. We did not. You were lying here. You did not lie here. You did not dot the I. Oh, Capo Daniel, you did not cross the T. You did not cross." like this village man, this idiot Eric Tataw, he went online and was saying that because he was the first person to report that there was an attack in Bamenda, so he is the one that knows the thing. Capo Daniel don't know the thing. We don't have those forces. These guys are so stupid. And the most ridiculous thing is that they actually have people who actually take those things seriously. I wonder where they have kept their sense of logic. I wonder where they have kept the sense of logic. So, anybody, you say, no need big sister, I beg, wanna focus, leave British Southern Cameroon alone. Mr. Chair, we will not leave that group alone. They are fighting for us. And we will help them. And there is nothing nobody can do. We will not leave anybody group alone. Anybody who will say stay on your lane is not working for Ambazonia. Hello, comrade. You
Hello,
online? Yes. Are they online? You want to talk something? Hello? Hello?
Comment for your show?
Yeah, if you talk, Oman, they hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, I want comment for your show. I want comment for your show. Do you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. We hear you and you there on live. It don't drop. So we will continue for do you talk you call sister. I think say that one you surely talking about sister. Any woman who can insult not just me, insult the people that die in Legnios. Anybody who can do that is so morally bankrupt that you don't even need to associate yourself or let such.
I don't know that you hear me. The network don't let it break. Capo, I appreciate you for all the way you do. I really appreciate you, but something the way you do, and you don't just talk my name and call. You talk say any man we know like this way you talk, make call for comment. You know, say many
times.
I
talk say any man we know like to I talk me the man do how.
Una dey make people the way they follow now for problem because somebody like Eric Tataw never call for say Mona unite. I quite remember say last time we call for unity, you can't be both and say you no go ever attend that. Me I know see that one like say be correct as an activist. You say you can't apologize. All man don't do mistake. If you ever don't see yourself like first way don't do wrong, then you get for listening for first way to Mona unite.
Okay, comrade.
So you ever be
you hear me? You hear me?
You want unite for them.
You hear me?
Can
you hear me?
Everybody will pay for
Can you hear me?
The way the contest put.
If you hear me, I will drop your call and then I will answer you very well. Listen, that was a simple test. That way Eric Tataw talk say he want unity. We will not say he no fit unite because we no say the work for La Republic. Because if he agree for be rational, if he agree say we will do things the way we will work better for fight for our independence, he go definitely logically come to the conclusion say the ADF na the backbone for our defense structure. Whether you go make other group or the other group they will collaborate with them, the ADF na the backbone. Mark Barata, he can't talk for social media. Say they don't try for buy gun them in way no day. If Mark Barata can confess, say now only ADF get the best way the line with the pass. Now we deliver. So we talk say okay, we will come together. Wait till we do. Say we will come together. The thing the way you go accept and say you go come together. I don't answer the call. Simple test. Acknowledge this truth and stand. Then let us come together because we are not coming together like just like friends. We are doing this thing. It's not about personal thing. It's national thing. How can we come together with somebody who will not support what we are doing? Who will not acknowledge what we are doing? He wants us to give him legitimacy, not that he wants us to unite. I've gone to his show. You remember I go for a show? I go for this, I want to go talk with you, for debate with you. I come out and say everything is good. The next day he said that let us do something else. Let's create another money thing. There is always something he will do to distract us from the ADF, from Dr. Cho Ayaba. Not because it must only be Dr. Cho Ayaba, not only because it must only be the ADF. If there was another group that was more effective, all of us would say, let us use this group. After all, what is the name of group? What is this group for? It is for our independence. If we see that the Field Marshal is the best, we will say, let us go behind him. We will say, let us go behind him. Anybody who will say, let us not go behind him, he will be a foolish person. So how can I join with somebody who is working for La Republic? It's like you tell me to go and make peace with Padi Asanga when you know that Padi Asanga have already eaten money. He's already working for La Republic. What type of peace will I make with him? I should go and join with Atanganji Paul when I know that he's fighting against the revolution. Is Eric Tataw fighting